Well, hello my PU1 champions, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with set of fixed questions from all the chapters of midterm syllabus. If you solve these, you can easily achieve the feat of 65 plus marks in your PU1 midterms. Okay, so this is clear what I'm doing here. I'm going to give you questions that if you solve properly, you can end up with 65 plus marks easily. Alright, it will be from every section, 5 mark, 4 mark, we'll see all of that when I discuss the session agenda. But right now let's move on to the session, and before I move on, the first thing is I have to ask all of you to tell your seniors, to tell your PU2 seniors and repeaters, if there are any youth that you know, that at Deeksha Karnataka we have come up with a 90-day crash course to help students achieve a dream of getting into top engineering colleges and getting into top 1000 rank, and this is specially designed for those students who prefer to study offline. Okay, so this is an offline 90-day crash course. What you can do, simply ask them to call on this number, take a screenshot. You can do this much good things for others. Take this number and give it to them, ask them to call on this number to get to know which of the Deeksha campuses. We are doing this at multiple campuses, so they can know which campus is near to their house and they can travel there to have the classes and know the program entire schedule. Okay, now again this is just for offline. We also have the same feature, KC90, a 90-day crash course online version. Okay, for all of you who can't join offline for some other different reasons, or you're not able to commute to, let's say you're out of Bangalore, whatever the reasons are, for all of you we have on a demand. It was not part of the plan, but you all asked for it, so we have bought your KC90 online as well. Okay, so admissions have already opened. Many people have already started joining in. I would request you to please get enrolled before the course is live, otherwise you'll miss some portions. That is not going to be good. So join as soon as possible so that you are there with me from day one of this course. Okay, so I think this is clear. Online and offline version of both KC90 is live. Choose your preference. Okay, offline for students who prefer to study offline, and online for who are not able to commute to the classes, or who are part of other parts of Karnataka, not Bangalore. Okay, chali. So in the session today, what I have the sections. So I have 5 marker, I have 4 marker, I have 6 marker, I have 2 3 marker, and I have 1 marker set of questions. If you follow these fixed questions, yeah, they are quite good in number. Because why they are quite good in number? Because we are looking to achieve 65 plus marks. Okay, and also I have given you a couple of questions which is repetitive in nature. Let's say somebody solves a question like one type and they're not confident. Sir, should I have one more question like this? If I get that and if I practice that, then I'll say, okay, for sure I can get this mark, this 5 mark, this 4 mark. So you'll see, when you see the pattern of questions over here, let's start from the first itself. 5 mark question from relation and function. Check this out. They are the question which is coming on domain and range. Coming on domain and range. Excuse me. Coming here on domain and range. Check this out. So again, for domain and range we have different functions. We have signum, we have GIF, we have modulus, we have constant. So there are different type of function that can be asked on this concept of domain and range and drawing the graph. So please make sure that if you have done this properly, 5 mark is guarantee, and 1 to 2 question can be asked on this category. Okay, so please go ahead, take a screenshot. Otherwise, simply follow us on the WhatsApp channel to get all the class notes in the PDF format right away. And if you are watching my video for the first time, subscribe the channel right now to get more and more interesting videos like these for maths, chemistry, physics and biology, and let us know what is your requirement and we'll fulfill that as well. Let's move on. This is for relation and function. Next highlight is your trigonometric function. I'll get aside, take a screenshot. If you are very in a hurry, take a screenshot right now. If not, join the WhatsApp channel to get the PDF version. Here are the questions that can be asked in 5 marker. You can see the different types of identities, right? Sin A plus sin B, like that, or they can be product form as well. We have here in the product form, you can see we have cos into cos, right? So we have product form or some form of the different identities of trigonometry from where the question can be asked in 5 marker. I have listed down here. Please solve these problems for trigonometric functions 5 marker category. Here simple ones, please do not skip it. Very important, very simple questions that can be easily solved without any mistake from linear inequalities. Take a screenshot. We have questions from PNC also. I would say for PNC, stick to NCERT bacha. For PNC, Don't do anything else, just NCERT, solved examples and exercise. That's sufficient. Again, these questions can be from NCERT as well, but I'm telling you for PNC, I would suggest you to stick to only NCERT. Okay, that's sufficient to get out of out marks in this. If the examiner want to trouble you, they can give you different type of question, but usually the questions come from this category only. Let's move on then. Here we have combinations. Look at this question, combination of NCR, NCR minus 1 that can be asked. Other questions are also listed over here. The word problems of 9 boys, 4 girls, we use these combinations as well. So the word problems from PNC can be easily taken from NCERT. That's going to be more than sufficient. Binomial theorem, the questions on the midterm, expansion, coefficient question can be asked. Please check. State and prove binomial theorem for all natural number. Okay, we have this expansion as well. So please go ahead, take the screenshot, very, very important. Next up, find A if 17th and 18th term of the expansion are equal. Okay, this kind of question is there. So like this, please solve the word problems of questions that I've given over here in binomial theorem. Next, we have straight lines, derivations of the straight line of different forms. One form is here. Okay, the angle between the two lines given with the form of slope m1 plus m2 divided by 1 minus m1 into m2, that formula they're asking about. Okay, and we have derivation of this form. Please see and solve these questions. I hope you can clearly see this and take a screenshot if you are in a hurry. Otherwise, we will certainly provide your PDF in the drive of WhatsApp channel. Join right now. Okay, very important. Let's move on then. Okay, this is all from the 5 marks category. Okay, so very high weightage questions from these chapters. Next, we have again derivation of formula for distance of this point from the line. Okay, derive the equation of the passes through the point, this, and slope of this derivation, and then they have given a point. You have to find the equation also as well. Please check. Using the form that you got, you have to find the equation as well. This is also another question. Find if P is the length of perpendicular from the origin whose intercepts on the x-axis are A and B, then prove this particular condition. Important question. Important, okay. Can be asked for 5 marker. Chaliye. Moving on. Trigonometric functions again comes back for 6 mark question. This is a very good problem. Can be asked for 6 mark. So I've given one problem here. Less chances of this coming. That's why I've not given much, but this is a very good question. So this at least you solve. Okay. I've taken only one. So this at least you solve. Alright. It has everything. You have to prove, you have to find out the values and everything. Okay. So do this. Conic section, we have some certain standard questions. Define parabola as a set of all points in plane and derive. This is derive, okay guys. Derive its equation. Ellipse and hyperbola, the same thing. We have some questions from derivatives as well. This is limits part. So if you want, you can skip this if you are not good at this part. Otherwise, you can use the limit and derivative, the limits part to get it done. What is that? First derivative principle, okay. If you can use that, it's okay. Otherwise, yeah, this has to be done by quotient rule. That's what I'm saying. You can skip these questions. Chaliye. If you want to do it, you can do it. I've given only 3 over here. Less chances, but still, if it is there, the questions are listed over here. Next, we have sequence and series, 6 mark questions. You can see for different type of series which is possible, we have to solve the problems or try to keep different types of 1 into 2, 2 into 3 like this. 1, 2, 3, 3 terms series there. We have square terms also. So please solve these for different series. The questions given on the screen. Take a screenshot if you have to one more time. Alright. Next, we are moving to 2 and 3 marker. 2 and 3 marker. Bacha, if you want to actually get 65 plus marks, you need to put some efforts, right? I'm giving you the questions list, but you can also see these questions are very similar in nature. So once you solve one question, no, you don't have to solve all of them. I'm giving you, if you want to get confidence that, sir, any question coming like this I will solve. That's why I've given you 5 different questions over here. Otherwise, if you solve a couple of them, that is enough to know the concept part, okay? So if you are feeling that way, sir, it is basically the entire textbook. It is not. If you want, you can open the textbook and check, okay? This is very, very important. This much you have to solve if you want to score 65 plus mark. That is above average. Average is around 50, 45, right? This is above average, not 45. 50, 55 is average. This is easily above average. Toppers are getting 6, 70, 75, right? So please check. Next up, we have 2 and 3 mark category. Have a look. So first from sets category, we have some questions listed over here on intersections and unions. Again, some more questions are listed over here. Look at this. They are the same question. You can choose any one of them. Okay. So if you want to get the confidence, you can do the both, or you can, if you get the confidence with the one question, good for you. Next we have another question on the set theory. Concept x plus y are two sets as that. Basically this is the cardinal number question. So they're similar in nature, you can solve any one of them, same result. Okay, see the concept 2, concept 3 like this I have given over here. Now comes the word problems. So solve the word problems as well in the set theory. Please take a screenshot if you have to right away. Next up, so you can see that again the questions are similar. F plus g, f minus g composite functions are given over here. So you can these are very simple questions. 2 and 3 markers are simple questions most likely, but still if you want to solve all of them, do it. If not, one is good enough. If I were you, after solving one question I'll get it right. Okay, I know that. So I will not do all the others, but if you have to make sure that you are confident, do it. How much time will it take? Yes, you are preparing for midterms. You need to put some time into it. Okay. And this is important, bacha, actually. Okay, because for finals, so you'll have multiple resources, multiple time. You'll have enough time also to prepare for finals. But for midterms, no, nobody cares. And from here only, you lose interest. You will start feeling like math is my weakness. If you lose marks here, this is your proper first 3-hour test, right? First 3-hour test. And if you do bad here, let's say you end up with 40, you might fail. You might get 50 marks. Then of course, this will keep you down. Otherwise, or you have to put a lot of effort in to get back to the rhythm. So don't ignore PU1 midterm. Very important to keep the right momentum for mathematics. Okay, do well here, of course, then that will motivate you to keep on that track for the finals as well and for the entire PU2 journey that you have. Promise me that you're gonna make a serious effort to get good marks in PU1. Please let me know in the comment section that you're gonna put a serious effort to make or try to get good marks in PU1. Okay, whatever is your position right now. Let's say you are thinking you'll get 50, you're thinking you'll get 70. Still, if you put an effort, you can easily score 5 to 10 marks extra. Okay, so make a serious effort to do that. Chaliye. List of questions. Write the domain and range of the following examples. Different category over here. You can solve both the questions, so you can solve either one of them. Same thing. Okay. Other concept based questions are listed over here as well. Please check. Moving on. Okay, some more questions I've given on the this thing, your relation and functions. You can take a screenshot of this. Linear function I mentioned over here. See, these two are the same question. You can solve any one of them. Okay. Chaliye. This is the conversion of set part. All right. So clear. Next we are moving to trigonometric functions. Concept number 1. We have concept 2 as well. Concept 3 as well. Check this out. So you can solve either of the questions. You don't have to solve all of them. Lies in the third quadrant. Find the other 5 trigonometric function. Very basic of trigonometric, right? That's why it is 2 and 3 marker. Okay. Let's move on. Concept number 3. You don't have to solve all of them. 1 or 2 is enough. Concept number 2. Prove that this is equal to basically proof of your identities can be asked. Bacha. 2 marker they can ask. Okay. Chaliye. Prove that cot square of this value pi by 6, 5 pi by 6. You can do it. Yes. So you can solve both of these. Then you move on to the concept number 3. Again, more derivatives. Sorry, proofs of derivations of your identities of trigonometry. Okay. So these are those questions. 2 and 3 marker can be asked in 3 marker also. Okay. So please go ahead and solve these, practice these. These you have to try all, not one. Try all. Okay. Because anyone can come now. That's fine. Concept number 4. Some more questions on the application of those formulas. So solve as many as possible, because what happens now, for me trigonometry is the weakest because every question is unique in its nature. So you have to think like that, or then you can think that, sir, in examination I'll get stuck in that phase. But actually when you solve different types of questions, no, you have to put more efforts in this. But if you solve different types of questions, then you will know how to apply these concepts together. Okay, I have learned this part here, I can put this, I can try with this method over here. Okay, so it will happen. Let's say 3x formula, you solve different type of 3x formula question that can be used over here. We'll try that once. Okay, so most of the times trigonometry has to be solved in your mind to see whether what you're doing is making sense or not. So that's why that can happen only when if you've solved enough number of questions. So try to solve as many as possible in trigonometry. Okay, this is the equation form. So please solve this. Concept number 6. Again, some questions on the angles. They are very easy. Solve that as well. The question on the radius. Concept number 7. We can solve one of them. This you can solve, this you can solve. Concept number 7, find the value of this. The angles with respect to the pi, 360, 180 like this. Basically the quadrant rule. This question is based upon quadrant rule. Okay, which quadrant it lies, see the sign and then use the special angles to get the values. Is it right or not? Yes, okay. Simple, but you have to do a little bit of calculation. That's it. Moving on. Complex numbers and quadratic equation. Very simple questions. Simplest chapter of your entire PU1 is complex numbers, right? Just know the formulas of complex number and you're good to go and take your marks in the midterms. Chaliye. So you can see here, convert the complex number into polar form. All right, we have quadratic equation. Solve the quadratic equation. So these kind of questions are there. Solve any one of them. You can solve this one. You can solve actually this one. Excuse me. This problem, I'll just make the change. You can solve this one and you can solve this one. These two you can solve. These two. Okay. You can solve these two. Chaliye. Moving on. Find the modulus of this on the conjugate multiplicative inverse. So do it for any one of them. That is sufficient. Permutation combination, again I said NCERT is enough. Otherwise you can follow these questions as well. This is very important. The relation of permutation is given. You need to prove the value. Find the value of n. Sometimes they can ask you to prove as well. Okay. They've asked you to find the value of n. They can ask you to prove as well. Important question. So please solve these problems. Relation of this is the relation of your factorials. Relation of your permutations. Okay. Chaliye. What problems are there? So solve these problems. NCERT based questions. You need to solve all of these. Okay. Take a screenshot. Moving on. Next up we have what? Again some more word problems. Solve these. So combinations, here it is. You can solve some word problems also. Chaliye. Word problems are the one that troubles student in PNC, right? So you need to practice some of them if you are looking to score marks in this chapter. Otherwise, if you're skipping this, then you have to take care of all the other chapters. It's a student's choice. You will have internal options, but don't worry. You get to, because in the 2 marker you need to pick any 6. 3 marker also you need to pick any 6. Okay, this is the 3 marker category. Please check. Again same thing. Combination question. Linear inequality, these are simple ones. This is a must. Solve as many as possible and try not to lose marks. Okay, there is no loss of marks in this category. There are similar questions, so please try to. I think by solving one, you'll get the others very easily. Okay, less effort, maximum output in the linear inequalities. Moving on. The different concept line over here on the number line. Okay. Solving another same thing. Please, you can pick any one of them. Don't have to solve all the questions. Concept 3 with the help of word problems on the linear inequality. Okay. You can solve any one of them. I've given you the question here. All right. One more thing I want to tell you guys. If you are thinking that some of the, like for example here, find all the pairs of consecutive or natural number. This is going to be consecutive. Okay. Odd natural numbers. Don't worry, you're not able to read this. If you are thinking I have made some mistakes in this. So what you can do simply is basically take this question, search online, you'll get the right version of the question and then try. Okay, not many, but some of them there might be typing mistake. So please check that out before solving the problem. There might be some mistake. Okay, but not all the questions. I think maybe 1% or 2% of the questions will have that problem. Chaliye. So this is done. Some word problems in this category. Binomial theorem, there are some expansions over here which is very important. I'll listed over here. Try to solve as many as possible. You can do this, even this is okay. These 3 you can solve in the binomial theorem. Again some more questions in the binomial theorem. Try solving this one. Okay, x power 6, they're asking the coefficient, right? You don't have to expand the entire thing. Simply look for the position of the powers. That only you can look for, okay? You have the expansion formula, right? So just simply look for the position of the power and then figure out NCR part. Once you get that, simply find the coefficient very easily. Okay, because don't forget to include the value of 2 over here, because power 2 to something, no, 2y power 3 will come, so that will make it 8 over here. This will become 8. So include that 8 also in the coefficient. Don't forget that. Moving on, concept number 3. This is binomial theorem, guys. This is binomial theorem, so use that. This can be asked 2 marker. This can be asked in 2 marker. So please check. Concept 4. Some of the comparison question in binomial theorem. 5. Some more questions are given over here. This is very, very important. Even comes for your KCET as well. These 2 comes for your KCET as well. So I have still listed over here. Solve these problems. Sequence series, easy chapter. Easy chapter. So I have given 3 questions over here. The same kind. You can solve any one of them. I think this you can solve. Chaliye. Moving on. AP. Again, you can solve this one. How many terms of AP are needed to give the sum formula of AP. Okay, this question also of AM and GM, important. You can solve this. Excuse me, the pen got unlinked. Yeah, arithmetic mean question. This is also important. Arithmetic mean questions are good. Try to solve them because they come in examination. Okay. This is also here for GP question. Find the sum of first n terms. Guys, take a screenshot if you need to solve the question right away. Otherwise, we'll upload the PDF for sure. Find the sum of first n terms and sum of first 5 terms of the. This is a good question. Okay. Let's move on. All right. This also you can solve it in the straight line. You can solve any 2 of them or 1 of them. If one is good enough for you, you don't have to solve others. Okay. The similar questions you can solve any 1 of them or any 2 of them. Please check here. Can be asked, very important, extremely important. All right. So some more questions. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to this given line. You have to find the slope using this and then use this point to get. Remember, you have to use slope and point form to find the final equation line. Okay, that's very basic question. There are 2 and 3 markers. That's very basic. So solve some and see if you're getting it right or not. If you can read it and get the answer, for example, I can tell like this. If you are also good in this chapter, you can also try to do that. Save some time doing this. Okay, these are simple questions. Again, take a screenshot if you have to right now. Otherwise, I will provide anyway all this class notes form. Okay, so conic sections, circles, we have again some questions given here. Solve these. Looking for center and radius in the given equation. General form is given. Here we have the, when the radius and the center is given. This is 6 going to be the radius. Minus 5 and 3 is your center. Okay, I'll give you the answer for this. Basically, different forms are here. You need to solve. These are all 3 important questions, bacha. All 3 are important. Parabola again. Try to solve this as many questions as possible. They are different categories, so you can solve all the 3. You can solve all the 3 directly. They are very simple problems. Ellipse also have given you 2 questions over here. Hyperbola given you 3 questions. Solve all these. They are straightforward. These questions are straightforward based on your formula. So they are very easy to solve. Now 1 mark question, this you cannot skip. Okay, they are only skip if it is exactly same. Otherwise, try to solve as many as possible. You can take the screenshot of this as well. All right. Can you convert it into MCQ form, fill in the blanks form, anything. But these are 1 mark question from the set chapter we have here. Again, set continues on the examples of subset and power set. Okay. So please take a screenshot of this. There starts your relation and functions. We have more questions on this as well. On the relation and function. Next starts your from the functions. No, domain and range can also be asked in MCQs. So make sure that you remember domain and range of all the functions. All different type of functions are there, right? Domain and range of all is equally important. But you remember anyway for the 5 marker. So it will be helpful in the MCQs also. Trigonometric functions, some of the easy questions are there. Degree measure, okay? Degree measure. This is a mistake. All right. So please check. Again, some questions we have in PNC. This is PNC question. PNC question. We have sequence and series problem also. This can be asked for 1 marker. Even in 2 marker can also be asked. But please go through it and solve as many as possible. I'll show you a few more questions, then we'll conclude the session. Okay, because this session I came here to give you section-wise question important for your midterms of PU1. Okay, so I have done your 5 marker, 6 marker, 4 marker. Then we did 2 and 3 marker as well. Now we are in the last one, which is 1 mark category. Please check. Straight lines. You can solve this question. First 5 terms of sequence. This can be asked for 2 marker also. Can be asked for 2 mark. How do you solve this? Put n value as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight lines. Check here. I've taken here 2 questions. Limits and derivatives. Simple questions are taken. Solve. We have 1 more here. And this will complete your session for the fixed questions. For the fixed questions of your PU1 midterm mathematics. Promise me you will solve. You will make a fair attempt to solve these questions. You will try your best and certainly improve your score in the midterms. Okay, so let's see, and how can you get all of this over here? How can you get all of this over here? Simply join the Deeksha Karnataka WhatsApp channel. Okay, and what are you going to get in this? Lecture PDFs, notes, CPPs. Again, for one thing is, it's free, bacha. This is completely free. Okay, you will not be any charge. There is no charge in getting all of these. The lecture PDFs, notes, DPPs are all free. You'll get KCET, KEA important updates, direct access to lecture links, daily class reminders, exam tips and strategy posts, exclusive offer alerts and courses launches. Whatever is coming your way, right? whatever we are working on, first we do what? We'll put it on the WhatsApp channel. So you need to join that right away, so that, and there are a lot of students there, so that it becomes a community, and then you get to what? Get to know everything at time and not miss that. Okay. So join the WhatsApp channel to download the class notes, and other features of the WhatsApp channel is listed over here as well. Okay. And if you are watching for the first time, I'm telling you, this is going to be the best platform. You love it after some time anyway, but this is going to be the best platform to help you in the journey of your PU1, PU2 and KCET. Okay, and of course there is a COMEDK as well, but first thing is KCET. COMEDK comes later in the May. So I'm telling you, if you're watching my video for the first time, be with me till the end, and you'll see your score has certainly improved and you're very close to getting the top colleges. Be consistent, be thorough in the process, and trust the process. Okay, trust the learning that you're doing. Be positive in your approach. You'll certainly be among toppers of the next year's batch. So with this, I can end the session today. This was your fixed questions for PU1 midterms across all the chapters for the syllabus of mathematics. I see you again very soon with the next session of the PU1. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.